Many students check off a few vaccines before heading back to college, like a flu shot or maybe the COVID vaccine. But now some students at Northern Arizona University are adding one more: rabies.
Yes, our News for Tucson's Megan Spector spoke to one parent of a student about why this is the case.
Fear and frustration are what a Tucson mother is feeling after finding out her daughter found a rabid bat inside her dorm room at NAU. Less than 3 weeks after the start of the semester at Northern Arizona University, some students in dorms are realizing they're not the only living things in there. We're talking about bats. Not all bats are immediately dangerous, but according to the CDC, in the U.S., bats are the most commonly reported animal to have rabies, and most people in the U.S. who die of rabies were exposed to a bat with rabies. Knowing that, it's not a surprise that finding a bat in her dorm room was a big concern to Evelyn Jonikis and her mom, Pamela. Evelyn first found a bat last Wednesday, and her mom, Pamela, tells me she's extremely frustrated with the lack of communication and help from the university.
She started calling around, trying to get some help to get this thing out of the room. And everybody just gave her the runaround, told her to deal with it herself. I told her, call animal control. She did that. They came out, they caught one of the bats, had rabies.
She says it wasn't until last night that the university did send an email informing students of the rabies-positive animal. Evelyn and her friends have since gotten rabies shots, but they still have 2 more to go. And her mom is just hoping that in the meantime, they don't find any more bats. Megan Spector, News 4, Tucson.
We also reached out to university for comment on these concerns, and they told us, quote, NAU and Coconino County Health and Human Services received a notice of a bat in Mountain View Hall, which was found and then removed and then tested positive for rabies. Following guidance from CCHHS, NAU brought in a pest control specialist for mitigation. All right, in other news.